Welcome to the overview and tutorial for the Salish model results optimization scenarios web map. This interactive map shows model results from the Puget Sound Nutrient Source Reduction Project Year 1 optimization scenarios. This tutorial will go over how to use this web map to view and download model results and use the different map tools. This is a landing page for the web map. On the left, the map overview contains basic information about the results in this map and the Puget Sound Nutrient Source Reduction Project, including the types of information shown throughout this web map and links to the technical memo, study web pages, and other resources. For more information about the terms used throughout this web map, click on the glossary icon for extended definitions, along with additional resources and information. The legend menu is automatically enabled, showing the extent of predicted days of noncompliance during 2006 existing conditions, with a darker shade of red indicating more predicted days of noncompliance. To show more layers, click on the layers icon. Here you can add different model results for the model years 2006 and 2014, different nutrient load input layers, and other relevant layers to the Salish model, including the model grid and masked areas. The base map gallery allows you to change the base map to a different viewing option. To explore the map more, you can use the zoom in and out buttons on the upper left and click on the home to bring you to the default extent. The map layers list on the top panel separates out the model scenario results and other layers. You can turn on and off the different layers by clicking on the boxes next to each one. For detailed results about a specific location, click on an individual area for the model results at that model grid cell. This pop-up box shows the predicted number of dissolved oxygen noncompliant days, the predicted magnitude of noncompliance, and the predicted minimum dissolved oxygen. It also includes the optimization scenarios region that it's located within. To view the results for an entire layer, click on the ellipses and view an attribute table. Here, model results are included for each of the model grid cells within that model scenario. Attribute tables are included for each of the model scenarios here along the top. To download any of these model results, click on Options and Export All to CSV. The Select tool allows a user to select specific features within a layer. For this tutorial, I'm going to be looking at the results in Quartermaster Harbor within the main basin during 2006 existing conditions. I'll make sure that my layer of interest is enabled with a check mark next to it in this layer list. To select the model results within Quartermaster Harbor, I'll go ahead and click on the Select tool. And from there, I'll drag a rectangle over my area of interest. Clicking on the ellipses and zoom to will bring me to that area. To make sure I'm capturing all the model results, I can go ahead and clear that and try once more. And now to view just these specific results, I'll view in the attribute table here. These highlighted results are those for Quartermaster Harbor. And here I can look at them in more detail, or if I'd like, I can go ahead and click Options and export these to a CSV file. The Filter tool provides an easy way to filter the nutrient load inputs to the Salish model. I will go ahead and turn on the model input layers for total nitrogen loads from point sources with the orange circles and the watershed inflows with the blue circles. The size of each of the circles shows the magnitude of annual average total nitrogen loading during 2006 from each of the point sources and watershed inflows. These preset filters allow us to view the U.S. Marine point sources and filter out just the wastewater treatment plant facilities. We can also look at the mid-size wastewater treatment plants or the large facilities. We can also look at just the US watershed inflows. For each of the nitrogen loading inputs, I can go ahead and click on a specific inflow. For example, the Hamahama River, where I can see the watershed name, the region it's in, and the average dissolved inorganic nitrogen and total nitrogen load for 2006. I can also do the same for marine point sources. Here's some information for the Chambers Creek facility. If I want to see all of this within the attribute table, I'll just go ahead down to the layer, click on the ellipses, and view an attribute table. At this point, I can get all of the associated information for all the marine point sources. If I want, I can export these all to a CSV file. I can also do the same for the watershed inflows, and nutrient layers also exist for the carbon loading from both marine point sources and the watersheds as well.